Hi, Democrats. Today is Monday, August 14th, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Live. So, first, I have to start off with gun violence because I am going to keep you abreast every single Monday of where we are with mass shootings in our nation, so that conversation doesn't end, so that we don't forget, so that we don't move on. As of this weekend, we hit 505 mass shootings in our nation for this calendar year. We are in August, which means we still have 3 full months. Yeah, 4 full months left in the month. 4 full months left in the month, and we have already hit 505 mass shootings. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Hondo. So I got that out. This is just to remind us to not forget. We still need to have common sense conversations about common sense gun laws. Now, moving on to some more positive news. Today is the 88th anniversary of Social Security. Social Security has likely been around longer than anybody who's watching me. 88 years. And Social Security is something that we all pay into and, helps us out in our old age. So happy anniversary, Social Security. I want to bring it back to politics, though, and remind everyone that our not even congressional, that on a national conversation with regards to Social Security, Republicans are attacking Social Security. Republicans are trying to do away with Social Security, cut Social Security, raise the age of eligibility for Social Security, move it just out of reach for all of us. We must stick with President Biden and protect Social Security, particularly for those who have paid in and it's time for them to collect, right? I have a senior mother, senior dad, senior grandparents that are collecting Social Security. I want them to be okay. I know they're not talking about taking it from them, but I'm watching, as I get older in age, I'm watching to what's happening at Social Security. I have spent the day in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. What I thought was going to be a couple of hours turned into a full day, and I will tell you that this is one of those days where I'm glad to be chair. I'm glad to be in the spot that I am, being invited to the things that I get to go to. I got to celebrate the re-election of Chief Hoskin and Deputy Chief Warner and all the city councilmen. Council people, what was important about that inauguration and that event for me is I listened to their principal chief talk about things like working together, collaborating, equality, inclusion, as ways to move his nation forward, to move the Cherokee Nation forward, and by extended, moving our nation, which of course Cherokee Nation is part of, but moving the entire nation forward by working together, by collaborating, by recognizing the humanities of others. It was incredibly moving. And as I sat there, I thought about the governor of our state. If the governor of our state could, even for speech purposes, say anything as uplifting and as inspiring. I heard the chief talk about opening additional healthcare facilities, talk about expanding broadband access on key land, by tending to making sure that there was more money put into educating citizens. I listened to that, and here's the thing about Cherokee Nation, as they practice in Oklahoma, what they do for their citizens, they expand, and it helps the communities where there's citizen majorities. And so it's not just what they get. What the Cherokee Nation does for its citizens, it expands and non-citizens or even citizen adjacent folks benefit. And so I listened to that and I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if as a state, as a whole, we thought like that? Wouldn't it be wonderful that as a state, as a whole, as the majority of our state would think about collaborating, about working with people of all faiths and hues, about being inclusive, about equality, about preserving the history? Wouldn't it? Well, we can't wait on them. We can't wait on them. And we can use those words as something aspirational for the state. I don't believe that aspirational is something that's out there that you can't get. I think of aspiration as something that we aspire to, that we try to achieve. And so that's why I do what I do. As Democrats, aspire to lift up our neighbors. We aspire to work with folks of all beliefs and hues. We aspire to be inclusive. And in order for that aspiration to grow and take seed, we have to elect more Democrats. It's just that simple. We have to elect more Democrats if we want the conversation to be more inclusive. And so this is a part of the conversation where I remind you, we are in the middle of election season. That's right. An election is, 450 days away, not quite, something less than 450 days before the election. But there are already announced candidates who are out there running. And as Democrats in Oklahoma, we have to run for more than a year to make a difference. We have to run for more than a year to knock enough doors, have enough conversations, raise enough dollars. And so there are candidates out there already who have announced that they're running and going to be on the ballot in 2024. And we have a couple of candidates who will be on the ballot in 2023. We need to be out there helping those candidates right now. And if you've been kicking around the idea of becoming one of those candidates, now's the time to reach out to your county chair, reach out to your state chair. Let's start having those conversations of getting you ready. If you're ready, getting you ready, getting you set up, and getting you on your way towards having the conversations that you need to have in order to win. So if you're not sure who your county chair is, that's easy. You can go out to okdemocrats.org, click on our party, and find my county party. Click there to your county chair, and you'll get an email back. That's how you find out. Or you can go to Facebook, type in your county, add the word Democrats, and you'll find your community. You'll find the folks that you need to be talking to. That's your community. That's your community of voters. We need to be working now. Now, if you're somebody who's not inclined to run, I get that. But you can help. You can help by donating your time, your talent, or your treasure. You can drive somebody around while they're knocking doors. You can write postcards for them, or you can write checks. They need all of that now. Waiting until after the primary doesn't help them get to the primary. Right now, we need to be working towards electing Democrats. Right now. That's not something to put off until next year. We need to be working on that right now. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back here tomorrow at 4:15. But in the meantime, be sure and join Scott Hamilton on the Hamilton Report this evening at 6:30. Not sure if it's topic. I've been at the inauguration all day, but if you've ever seen a Hamilton Report, you know it'll be interesting and edifying. That's the Hamilton Report. You can go out on either YouTube or our Facebook page, which both of them are OK Democrats. Oh, losing our rights one at a time. Ugh. Yeah, you want to get involved in that conversation. That's tonight at 6:30. Join Scott and then join me back here tomorrow at 4:15. You guys have a great evening.